Okay, we're back. Jake Chesney, Own Your Life with us. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as last week. Okay? The Financial House, Part 2. Part 1, we overviewed it. Okay? Risk Management Foundation, savings, and then investments up top. And Part 2, today we're going to talk about risk management and what that looks like and why. Not a fun topic for most people. However, it's important, and at the same time you might be relieved to know some of the strategy here, because the strategy is to be able to spend the least amount of money as possible down here and still have a sound foundation. And that can be dictated by how well we do at saving. So at first you might spend a little bit more down here, but as you save money you can self-insure yourself and carry less down here. And you can do so by carrying large deductibles. So for example, personally our family has a $10,000 deductible for health insurance. Now I certainly wouldn't be excited about having to pay that, but we put our money into wellness, but also having saved money, we're comfortable that it won't change our life dramatically if we had to come up and pay that from an accident or something like that. So health insurance, you can lower the premiums. To give you some examples, we've averaged the last 5 years, about $350 a month for our family's health insurance. And we're self-employed. We pay the full amount. Our employer's not kicking in. And that's because we're comfortable with the high deductible, because we have savings in place, and because we try to be proactive and take care of our health too. It's kind of a combination there. But that's one way, and it applies not so much with life insurance. Life insurance is something that's really inexpensive if you're, in those prime years where you need it and you're healthy. So that's one way to control it, is to take care of yourself too. But it's really cheap. It's about $25, $30 a month for $1 million, and that would be the second piece here. The third would be, it'll say LTD. LTD, long-term disability insurance. So this is if you get hurt at work or not at work, it's still going to replace the income that was lost. Okay, and it's going to not replace it the first 90 days typically, but then it will every month thereafter until like age 65 usually. So a little more expensive than the life insurance, but that's the third one. And then the fourth one is liability. Unfortunately, we have to have this on here, at least in the USA. The litigious society we live in forces this to be a need down here at the foundation, because an unfortunate lawsuit that really, it could be somebody's child jumps out between two parked cars and you hit them. It would be terrible, but you'd also be on the hook for everything you built, and then some. You could even put garnish your wages, a lot of things. So the important for this is purchased through the same carrier that sells you home insurance or car insurance, which those are other insurances that are important, but they're required, so I'm not talking about them here as much. So health, life, disability, and liability. Think about where you're at with those. Maybe find someone like me to talk to about it and get some advice. Review it consistently, and have a solid rock as a foundation to your financial house. That way you can more confidently build savings and investments. So we'll talk about those in the upcoming weeks. For now, I hope this is helpful. Share it with some friends. Feel free to contact me, and I can be a sounding board. Even if you use somebody else, I'm open to that too. And my wish for you is that you will decide to take control, that you will decide to join this journey with us, so that you can have the freedom that comes from living your life by design. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next time.